scrimmage lead. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Let's go.
He's changing the play. Moves the pocket. It's Mateer. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the RPO, got him. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. He's past the sticks. He's inside the 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There's some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tegna. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Snags a quick pass on the left. Moving past the 25. Still running at the 40. Makes the grab in their space. The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Quarterback keeper. There he goes. He's got the first down. The 40, at the 30. 10. Touchdown, SMU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From deep, it's Tegna. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Rolls right. 17.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Second down, gonna throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback keeps it. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. Left side is Blaylock. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. He'll throw it. Caught, it's Hansen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Blaylock. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Mateer. Working that wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They just keep firing. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's looking to throw. Touchdown Sooners! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looks as if he's going to run it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David, and it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
He'll bring it out. It's Zategna. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Looking to the big tight end. Sure hands, it's Hansen. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Fresh center down's going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Second down to the air. Release to the back. It's caught. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Setting up the screen. To the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Move to his right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. On the move. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the move. He's got the first down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
He's loose down the left side. Inside the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the big fellas are on the field as they try to power it in for 2. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the third. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's to Tegna. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back. It's Mateer. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Unloads it left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The sure hands, it's Harris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Northern Oklahoma.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
2nd down coming up. Trying to make magic with his feet. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
And the throw and catch was good, but you gotta do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Still looking to his right. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Fight. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line.
Using his feet. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, and elevates over his man.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Quarterback will keep it. He will not get there. Stopped on the 2-point conversion try, and they still trail by 1 here in the fourth.
Number 99 set to kick off.
On the return, it's Sategna. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
Offense set on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, fires downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
3rd and long coming up. This is a designed run. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down?
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Booster, booster.
Got to make the play on fourth. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you turn the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something special for you.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To throw, it's Mateer. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Upstairs to make the catch. And he's finally taken down inside the 5, but hold on, there's a flag on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger.
Here we go.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the back. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He fires to the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And I love the offense, man. Staying aggressive, doing what you need to do, pushing the ball down the field, still willing to throw the football late in this game. I just don't like the ending. Man, don't step out of bounds. Let that clock run. Try to get out of here with a W.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Blaylock. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Hansen. Could not make his way to the corner. The Sooners will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Sweep, sweep.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. On the move. They get to him as he throws. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. In the backfield, he'll lose 3 on the play. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They want to run this quarterback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Yeah, that's game, nigga. That's game, nigga. Look at you now, nigga. You want to run that weak offense the whole game. Look at you now. Try, baby. Shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear you say nothing. You garbage, nigga. You garbage, nigga. Yeah, nigga. It's showtime. It's showtime, you goofball, nigga. It's showtime, you goofball, nigga. Yeah, move. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Blaylock. Dropped immediately. He got
And I'm about to call a timeout just so I can hit him with a Hail Mary.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
I gotta go to work. Nigga thought he was doing something. Move lock, no key to movement, man. 34-35. Hold on. Hey, listen to this crybaby
Second
nigga.
and long here.
Listen to the yo. Look, listen to the crybaby nigga. Listen to the cry. Listen to the crybaby. Hey, look at this crybaby nigga want to run his mouth. Listen to him. You going on YouTube? I'ma tag you on YouTube. You going on YouTube, crybaby? You gonna go on YouTube crying? I'ma tag you in it too. I'ma tag you in it too, crybaby nigga. I'ma tag you in too, crybaby nigga.
The offense couldn't get the snap off.
Yeah, Mo. Yeah, that's how you do, nigga. Be Mo.
Penalties like that'll just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes 2nd and 14.
Yo.
And that is how we will wrap this one up.
All right, we'll call you back in about 5 or 10, 15 minutes. I'm about to get ready to work.
Today, couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now